Let's start by ourselves. Rowena.
Oh, okay. Marina is a Dampier um, that doesn't appear to be like normal Dampiers because she is the Morai-blooded Dampier, which they breed more likely with nobles than anyone else that consider themselves the higher of the vampires. Uh, she stands about 5'9", bushy red hair, carries around a greatsword made of cold iron that was gifted to her, quote unquote gifted, by her father that she hates. I'm bad at this. That's it.
Talia.
Talia is a rogue of the Unchained variety, a human. She grew up in the city, the privileged daughter of 2 sigilled army officers, and while great things were expected of her, she did not take well to military life and set out on her own as a mercenary guard, where she had a little more authority over how things got done, and learned a set of rather unsavory skills, and that is how she met Rowena, who casually impressed her to service rather than send her to the guard. And that is how she has been traveling with Rowena ever since.
Myas.
All right. Well, starting off, I'll probably be starting in Dagar with my civilian personality here. Child of Rowena, had spent the past few years doing his apprenticeship, so he's not entirely up on what's going on in the village. He does carry around a longbow, even though it looks completely off for his appearance, which is very scholarly. But he says it's in case he has to go hunting for food. And that's it for now. The rest is in the backstory.
Which is unavailable to our view.
Yeah, viewers.
So, the three of you finds yourselves howling around one day. You're in the local town. Nothing out of the ordinary is happening. Until a messenger runs up, approaches Talia, and holds out a slip of paper.
Curious, Talia will accept the paper, bow her head, and unroll it.
All right. Unrolling the paper, you find a letter from father.
Are you sure it was for Talia and not for Rowena?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh dear. What does he want now?
The letter informs you that your lifestyle, which is in quotation marks, has brought a dark cloud over the family name. And that he offers you a chance to remedy the situation by going on a mission for the local military.
I will turn to the others and say, I know we've been doing some other things, but if anyone would feel well about helping me remedy the situation with my family, I would be appreciative.
What would this entail?
I will further consult the letter, which hopefully tells us some of what this mission entails.
It does not tell you anything. It just tells you that should accept, you are to meet him in his home, and it gives you a time.
It would entail a meeting with my father.
Which will probably lead to other things. And do you care about your relationship with him?
I think, like any child, I've been acting cavalier about it, but certainly an opportunity to improve it would be much appreciated.
Have you informed your father of your new position?
Well, vaguely, a little bit. We're not really on the best of terms, you see. He wasn't entirely thrilled when I left the academy. Something dishonorable, something follow in my mother's footsteps, something was expected to, something complete and tired let down. Yeah, that's about it.
Well, I guess we all can't have ill relationships with our fathers. Lead the way.
Talia will beam and bounce off.
I think we're gonna follow.
Yep.
All right. So you all follow Talia, and you make your way across the town, and you find a soaring castle with terraces and terraces, not terraces. Terraces are pretty cool too, though. Soaring terraces, and it looks very regal. And you journey inside, and someone takes you to your father's office. He gestures at a couple of seats across his desk from him and waits expectantly.
I'll let those two sit, and I'll stand behind them.
I will greet him with first the proper formal greeting for someone of my stature to his, and then with a grin and "Hi, Papa," and then I will formally introduce Rowena and Dagar, and then I will wait for Rowena to sit, and then I will sit.
Pleasure to meet you. Rowena Meredith Morvant Gramet. At your service. And I will take a seat.
I've heard of you. And he kind of looks at you a little side-eyed.
Heard of me? What have you heard?
You know what I've heard. Same thing we've all heard. No reason to play dumb now.
Now that depends. There's rumors going around everywhere. Are you interested in the truth?
Quite frankly, it's none of my concern. I just know the influence I'm sure you're having, and it is none to appreciate.
Well, either way, I've heard that you have a mission for my handmaiden here.
I have a mission for my daughter, whose station is far too high to be a handmaiden to them.
I was mistaken. She didn't inform me that she had such a station.
Papa, it's not Rowena's fault. I left, and she was very kind to take me in instead of... And she'll kind of clear her throat a little and plunge into this last part of the sentence, instead of having me arrested.
And what would my daughter be doing getting arrested?
Oh, this or that. What about this mission, Daddy? What did you have for us? I'd love to help.
Well, there have been reports of some less than savory characters out in the woods. Now, my men are off in a training regiment right now, and I would be appreciative if you were to check out the ruins and see exactly what's happening out there.
Absolutely. That sounds right up our area of expertise. give him a big old grin. Thanks for thinking of us, Papa.
He'll look down at his papers and begin busying himself with writing.
We'll just be on our way to get that done.
No more information? Just missing men?
We'll get the information from his undersecretary.
Well, fine then. People these days don't have manners anymore.
Talia just closes her eyes with that look of someone who desperately wants to sink through the floor. And then stands up and gives her father, again, the appropriate formal bow and military acknowledgement. I'll report to you as soon as we've taken care of this.
He kind of dips his head slightly and doesn't look up from his paperwork.
And then I will usher my companions out.
I'll be right back.
Once we're in the hallway, I was saying, oh, he seemed like he was in a good mood today.
You call that a good mood?
Oh, that's an awesome mood.
I see why you left.
Oh, he's very stern, but he has his upside. He didn't have to contact me for this. That's his way of reaching out.
Is it? Or do you think he has some ulterior motive?
Not my papa.
I mean, I don't want to be mean because that's your dad, but he didn't really seem to care too much about you.
Yeah, he never seems to, but he does.
Well, you know him better than we do.
Yep.
Are all nobles like this?
Sadly, yes.
As she says that, Talia's gonna say, have you met your mother?
I am not rude.
Well, of course you two don't fall under that category. You are the exceptions to the rule.
It helped I wasn't raised with the nobles. Though the nuns weren't much better.
Though, I don't know, I guess there's something to say if he raised you, Talia. I mean, we
Thank you.
I've returned.
Welcome back.
Hello.
We just roleplayed to break the silence.
That's okay.
So, where's this underappreciated undersecretary to give us information?
She's hiding behind a stack of papers in her desk. Not really hiding, but she's just basically buried.
Definitely underappreciated.
And she looks up and sees Talia come out and she smiles at her. And says, hopefully he wasn't too horrible.
Oh, he was in a great mood for him today. He didn't even call me any names, or any of them any names.
Well, that's nice. Anyway, he said that you would probably want this, and she hands you a map.
All right. And it's a map to the ruins, I assume?
Yes.
Do you know anything more about the missing folks that we're looking for, or is it just standard search, rescue stuff?
Well, you're looking for that band of unbeholden that was supposed to be hiding out there.
Gotcha.
You know, those robbers and thieves.
Yes. Are we bringing them into custody, or I should kind of let that trail off?
We would prefer it, but if it can't be helped, it can't be helped.
Understood. So I will check the map, roll it up, and say, anyone else? Any questions?
Any number estimates? Patterns of movements? Where they strike? How they strike?
We just know that there have been reports of people being accosted at the ruin. We're not sure if it's one man or a whole band of them.
And how many reports of this have we had?
Several, but half of them have been complete nonsense. Talking about some crazy man with tusks and insect hide, and you know the way people can be.
Oh, well, now I'm even more worried.
Oh, sounds like just a normal challenge.
Normal challenge.
It's no vampire.
We're hunting people. I wouldn't say that's normal, but necessary.
People with tusks and insect hides.
Well, let's get to it. The longer we wait, the more people they hurt.
Absolutely.
Well, lead the way, Talia. I don't think the rest of us know where these ruins are.
No.
Alright, with the map, are we pretty easily able to navigate to the area where the ruins are?
You are, for the most part.
Alright, I have to step away for a minute. I apologize.
How dare you?
Well, Mother, before we go, could we, maybe I stay home and I send my friend in place?
That would be intelligent.
Well, I'll at least see the two of you off to the edge of town. Then I'll send the message and he'll meet you out there.
Or you can leave now and have your friend meet us at the end of town.
But that requires running. Yes, ma'am.
A little bit of running never hurts anybody.
Yes, it does. That's why we don't like it. Well, then, of course, I'll skitter on home. Well, while she's AFK a moment, I think it's a good time for a potty break. I'll be back.
Okay.
Alright, I have returned.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Oh, thank you.
My sister brought me ice cream and I'm sending off again.
Sounds normal.
He hasn't quite learned that he has to wait for me to give him the food.
That's kind of adorable. Just let him go face first into it.
Well, I gave him the lid of the ice cream.
So I think we want to try and avoid getting hurt as much as possible with the one healing spell we have between the three of us.
Well, I have 2 inflict wound potions now that Frank let me back.
Oh, excellent.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
It's okay.
We only cried a little when you left.
We're going to the edge of town, and Dagar's friend, quote unquote, is going to meet us there.
I return. For real this time.
Tanner, no, this is my ice cream.
I think someone has other ideas about that.
Hi, friends.
Hello.
Hi, Frank.
Welcome back. So, Rowena and Tally are waiting for Myas to show up at the edge of town.
Alright, is Megs back?
Yep.
Okay. He shows up.
Ah, Myas, excellent. Are you ready for an adventure?
Yes, I'm told we're taking out some ruffians. Sounds like a good time. Well, where are they at?
Tally's leading the way.
Oh, he didn't say anything about traveling, but I guess it's okay.
Talia?
It's over that way. And she will start following the map and leading them by the map.
Excellent. That way is the best way towards adventure.
Give me survival checks. Let's see
You
how
give
well
me
I
a
can
survival
follow
check.
that.
Wow.
I mean, I'm pretty certain it's back on the other side of town, but I don't have the map.
Hey!
Alright, you guys are kind of fumbling around on the map, walking in one direction and then quickly the other. And eventually Rowana just yanks the map out of your hand and says, "No, it's this way."
Sorry, I haven't been out this way in a while.
Really, child, you should learn how to read a map once in a while.
That was obviously behind the back to Myas, if that wasn't obvious.
Alright, and eventually you guys come to a large clearing.
Oh no, not a large clearing.
I've defeated you.
Can you shift ping us, please, Frankie?
Is it dark?
No, I just forgot to enable global lighting.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, I thought this was daytime, man.
And ahead of you, you hear the rushing sounds of
I'm going to assume it was the rushing sounds of a river and not a herd of buffalo.
Yes.
It could be a river of buffalo.
Or it could be a Buffalo River.
I've
Looking
been there.
at the map, is the spot before or after the river?
It's after the river. You know you need to cross.
Well, I was not looking forward to getting wet today. Come. As we approach, I'm going to look around to see if I can spot any ambushes.
Alright, give me a perception check. Nice. You do not see any ambushes.
Alright, what do I see here, Frankie?
You see a river that looks like too deep to walk across, as well as some stones that have been strategically placed to cross.
How fast does the current seem?
The current seems to be moving at a reasonable clip. You definitely think it would take a skilled swimmer to be able to navigate these.
I propose that I cross first, and I will hold a rope that you two can use to steady yourselves as you cross.
Sounds wonderful.
Yes.
Do you have a rope?
I do.
Excellent
and
job,
I'm
Beam.
going to tie my rope around my waist and hand the end to Myas and encourage him to hold it and make sure that I have slack.
What she said.
And then I'm going to try to jump from one to the next to the next to the next.
Alright, give me an acrobatics check.
Wow, I rolled a 3. That's disappointing.
It's fine. You barely made it. So you managed to hop out to the first. Your foot slips just a little bit, but you catch your balance.
Careful when you come across. They're a bit slippery.
Let's get some initiative going. I like initiative.
I wonder why.
Ryder?
Sorry, I was wrestling 2 cats.
How dare ya? Alright, so you make it across the first one. I assume you go ahead and hop across the second one?
Mhm.
Alright, give me another check. Oh, much better. You managed to bound from one rock to the next one.
Yay.
It's very easily done.
From where I'm
you managed to
standing-
make it there.
Okay. Awesome. From where I'm standing, looking both ways upriver, can I just take a moment to look in all directions to get an impression of what's, like, are there any threats? Because we're kind of exposed out here on the river.
Yeah, sure. Give me a perception check. And you guys are fucking killing these checks today.
Just
It's
wait
like
till
this-
I start rolling.
This is some fucking bullshit.
I think it's to replace all the horrible checks we had last night.
Although there's no such thing as a critical skill check, so let's
This is true.
roll. I am impressed. It beat you.
Oh dear.
You think it's fine.
Alright, then I will continue hopping across.
Alright, give me... There you go. Alright, you managed to clear off to the other side.
Alright, then I'm gonna stand here and keep the rope tied around me, but also anchor it with my hands. And that should give first Rowena and then Maya something to hold onto to kind of balance better as they step across.
I mean, maybe you should wrap it around that rock there.
Is there something to wrap it around? I thought that was just like a hill.
That rock
Oh,
right
you
there
mean
on the shore.
This rock?
Yeah.
Won't that make it pretty low? How high is
Yeah.
that rock, Frankie?
It's pretty low. I mean, it's roughly... It's a little bigger than a basketball.
I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of length to wrap it around the rock, and then you still hold it, and while we do the thing.
Oh, don't be a chicken, Mias.
I just don't want her getting yanked into the river.
Well, that's just it. If she goes in, I want to go in with her because I can swim. No offense.
No, none taken. I haven't learned how to swim yet.
Alright, while everyone is kind of fussing over the rock and the rope, Talia, you notice slightly too late as something is creeping up behind the other two. Looks like a large panther, almost, except it doesn't have ears. And as you're staring, the skin of its face starts twitching slightly and parts, revealing the bone and flesh underneath. And I need a will save from you.
Oh my.
Okay, No, I just need it from Talia.
Well, poo, because that was a good roll.
And this is the creature that you are confronted with.
Eee.
Oh god, that's horrifying.
It is. It's a little horrifying. My APs aren't working. God damn it. I'll fix it later. Alright, so the creature does that. And as it does that, it emits this very loud screech. And fails to do that as well. Talia, how do you respond?
Turn around! We've got company! And then I would like to start making my way back across. So I don't know what, I'm assuming each one is like a move action?
Really depends on how far you get with your acrobatics check.
Alrighty.
And the faster you're trying to move, the harder it's.
I mean, I'm trying to move as quickly as I safely can, so.
Alright, so you're trying to move pretty quick. And as you hop back onto the... And at the second rock, you slip. And you're kind of prone on that rock. Clinging
Alrighty.
to avoid falling.
Cool.
You still have a standard.
Yeah, can I use at least my standard to stand up?
Sure.
Alright, sounds good.
All right, Myas.
All right, not dropping the rope. I'm going to turn to see what screamed at me. That's hideous. Do I need to make a will save?
No.
Is it looking aggressive or is it just ugly?
It's looking hungry.
Oh, well, that's not very nice. Take a few steps forward, and hopefully this will scare it off. I'm going to shoot it with some acid.
Have you let go of the rope yet?
No.
So you're just stepping forward with the rope in your hands.
Yes. There's plenty of slack.
Okay. All right, make your attack roll. That will hit.
Oh, neat. Yay!
Yeah, because isn't that versus touch?
Yep.
It is not.
It's not?
Not until higher levels.
Oh, that's your bolt, not your. I thought you said acid splash. Never mind. That does not hit.
Okay.
All right, Rowena.
Okay. I'm gonna turn around and see this thing. Pull out my sword and move forward as I do so. Help Talia get across! And then I'm gonna ready a standard to hit it when it gets closer. When it gets within range.
Okay. There we go. That'll make it easier to see it. Can you guys see that aura?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Oh, now I see why my API scripts aren't working. I didn't install them yet.
That will do it.
Yeah, I thought I was forgetting something. Alright, boys, looks like we're gonna bare bones this. Alright, this creature, he's gonna snarl at, Rowena, and then, come barreling down on her.
And that triggers my mini.
Yes, it does.
And that will probably miss.
It will. It's okay, he misses as well. Talia.
I'm gonna keep making my way across.
Making my way downtown, walking fast. Alright, that gets you one rock ahead, and you're about to take a step and you feel your foot sliding.
Alright. Can I use my standard to continue to try to cross?
Sure.
For fuck's sake, I would like to roll higher than a 5.
Alright, you find yourself mere feet away from the... But once again, you can feel the wet stone under you.
Alrighty.
Myas.
Well, looking back, seeing Talia's progress, seeing it's quite good progress, take a step back and shoot once more. Yes, I have that feat, Frankie.
What feet? What are you talking about?
To avoid hitting Rowena in the face.
Oh, okay. Speaking of things, do we want to use crit hits and crit fumbles?
I would say not this early.
Start using them around level 3?
I'm good with that.
Maybe higher.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Alright, you're all level 3 now. I'm joking.
You know what? I would
mean-
trade 2 levels for crit fails and fumbles. I would legit do
Same.
that. So
You know, I would too.
It would give me another feat.
Alright, Myas, your acid bolt once again goes wide. The creature just seems unnerving to look at, and it's hard for you to aim properly.
I don't want to look at it. It's so nasty.
Rowena.
Alright, let's see if I can actually hit this fucker. I realized I fucked up and should have charged it earlier, but you know. Really?
Apparently, you don't like looking at it either.
Apparently not! Fuck
About-
this fucking thing.
About all the skill checks you guys critted earlier.
Yeah, we used all our luck.
Alright. Once again, the creature is going to peer at Myas and emit another ear-piercing howl. I need a will save. Alright, you are good to go. Talia.
Only mechanically.
I would like to get the rest of the way across, and however far I can go with that.
You hop here and you have 20 feet of movement left.
1, 2, 3. Ah, perfect.
That's 25.
Is it really 1? So here, 1, 2.
Oh, I'm high. Ignore me.
Clearly.
I've been doing that shit all day. I told someone to reboot a terminal, and I meant to tell them to reboot the terminal, and I instead told them to port the terminal.
Oh god.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, that's pretty good. I like that.
So there's 3
That's-
levels, Frankie. Or 2 levels.
Myas.
Myas is now actually very disappointed in all of us.
And Myas
Everyone
lands
should
the
be a
first
6,
hit.
not an 8. Right.
What was that, Frankie?
You land the
Or
first
should
hit.
Oh, finally. I mean, let's burn the rest of its body to match its face. I guess there's got to be some symmetry there.
Hey, Talia.
Yeah.
I got some potentially bad news for you today.
Uh-huh.
You know that negative strength modifier still applies to damage, right? Your strength is 10 either way, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't have a negative strength, right?
I don't actually. I just saw that your damage ability was set to none.
Is it?
It was. I fixed
Oh.
it.
Oh, because it's none for now. It'll be Dex, because in 2 levels.
All right. So Myas is the first to connect. Rowena.
Would you die, you little shithead? I'm just gonna walk over here.
It's gonna roar in your face. I need another will save from you.
From me?
Yep. God damn it. Alright, the creature's gonna step over here.
I mean, this is really the most incompetent battle on both sides.
Alright, that negative 1 pisses me off. I gotta fix that. Why is it so off center like that?
Alright, I am going to...
Much better.
Yeah, we'll take that 4 instead of that 13.
No.
I'm going to 5 foot to here.
I know. Mm-hmm.
Oh, why is that being slow? There it goes. Obviously the first one. I will not get sneak because some people are slow on the uptake.
Sorry.
Both of your attacks will hit.
You should be. Awesome.
Myas.
Well, I'm liking this progress. You can do it, ladies! Because I can't.
Man, I have to manually set like dots and X's now. This is fucking bullshit. Alright, Myas, your attack goes wide once again, trying to miss Rowena. Speaking of Rowena,
Yeah, 5 foot. Try to swing at it, so this is at a +2. There we go!
alright,
Yay!
and with a resounding crunch, you manage to slice this creature's skull open.
Everyone okay?
Ah, yes. Even though I couldn't hit it, it couldn't hit us either.
Well, that was an adventure.
I just hope that is not an omen of things to come.
Agreed.
Because I think we're going to laugh them into submission if we keep fighting like this.
It is notable, by the way, that you have neither seen nor heard of literally anything like this.
Well, now we get to investigate it.
This creature is
Poke,
so foreign to everything you've ever.
And I grew up in this area, right?
Yep.
Interesting.
So yeah, poke,
Now
poke,
that we're looking at it,
over.
can we identify it?
No, you've literally never seen this creature before. There's nothing you could use to identify.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, this is weird.
So it's more like, as far as we know, this thing doesn't exist, basically.
correct. It shouldn't exist.
I have been on this world a long time, and I've never seen such a thing like this.
Me neither. Like, it has no skin on its face.
Oh, it has skin. It had skin on its face when you first encountered it. It just kind of peeled back.
Well, he didn't see that. Only Talia did.
I will describe that
Oh,
to
okay.
Myas and Rowena.
Wait, it peeled back?
It peeled back its skin, yes.
Oh.
I'm gonna see if there's any bunched up skin around its neck or something.
There is.
I'm gonna try and pull it back over its face.
It fits properly.
That is disgusting.
And yet,
Yes, so you should stop doing it.
come along. This time, Talia, you go first, and then Myas will follow, and I will take up the rear.
Alright.
Alright, then Rowena, you hold the rope.
Alright, Talia, your experience proves useful as you're now able to effortlessly bound across these rocks.
Yay. Alright, so I will grasp, keeping it around my waist, I will grasp it and sort of lean into the rope to create almost like a rail with Rowena.
I'll do the same.
Well, I'm glad you are doing that. I think I have the balance of, well, a rock.
Balance
Rocks
of
are
a-
incredibly balanced. What? Talia will say, like, quietly. Loud enough for him to hear, but as if she didn't want him to hear.
And with a smile, I will grab a hold of the rope and start trying to cross.
Alright, give me an acrobatics check.
Y'all ready for this?
Oh god.
Not bad.
Oh! Wow!
Hey!
Alright,
I mean, like, with a -1 to that roll, I was expecting a lot worse.
you hop up onto the first rock. Nothing bad's happening.
Alright, still holding on tight to the rope. Next.
And this time you stumble and you feel like you're about to fall in, but the rope saves you at the last moment.
Alright, and I will try and quickly balance myself. And continue.
Careful, watch your footing.
Alright, you manage to hop across to the next rock. And the next one.
Almost.
And you manage to make it over to the last one and you safely hop to shore.
Phew, that was close.
Well done.
Also, hey guys, look at that corpse. It's spewing blood now.
Did you get your APIs, Frankie?
Yeah, I installed them all again.
Excellent. All right. Next.
Alright, both you guys hold on tight.
Absolutely.
So is the rope tied around you at this point, Rowena?
I've got it tied around my waist, and they're
Okay.
both holding it on their side.
And it's tied around my waist.
Let's
Oh
do
crap,
this.
that means I'm the fulcrum in the middle. Brace my feet on the rocks. Let's do this.
1.
Yep.
2,
The second one is okay.
3. 4.
You make it. Good job.
I don't think I rolled a single one of. Nope, not a single one was above a 10 on that.
Well, at least the majority of the party was graceful crossing those.
We all
Wine-
have our specialties. Talents?
Some of our specialties are just more special than others, and I will pat Myas on the shoulder, reel in my rope as Rowena unties it,
Mm-hmm.
and stow it.
Oh, how sweet of you to notice my talents, Talia.
And as you roll up the rope, Rowena, you feel something hit your head. Just something small, nothing painful. Just a little tap, and then another. And then Myas, you notice a tap on your head.
I'll look to see where this is coming from.
What is hitting me?
You guys have the music enabled?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Myas is starting to laugh. The fates have decreed, one way or another, we shall be moist.
It's okay. Megs has been moist since we started. Hey!
Since I started playing with him regularly in December, is what he's trying to say.
Oliver's just laughing at me.
As they should.
Indeed, indeed. See, that's the downside of Oliver not playing, is that the people who have to put up with your shit don't get to band together, Frankie.
Oh, there's the truth right there.
Yep.
Right?
So that slight tap tap turns into the steady pitter patter of rain.
You know, this can only help with the ambush.
A little rain never hurt anybody.
It can help us get ambushed as well. Everyone be on the lookout. God dang.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around as we emerge from the. Hold, guys, stop! Motherfuckers.
What? We're adventurous.
Oh, it don't matter.
Ah, yeah,
Keep
that
your
is
eye
a
out.
skill.
I think Frankie flipped the switch.
He did.
We're so not good.
He
Like-
got so angry at us.
The rolls were good, we were doing good, and then Frankie commented about how good the rolls were, and then the rolls turned bad.
Then they got bad. Guys, this is where Frankie reminds us that if we hover over our rolls, we can see the atom symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And if you see the atom symbol, you know that you just suck. Also, look at that sweet rain overlay I just got.
That is super cool. Yeah.
Alright, let us continue. And you know, we're terrible hunters. We probably should have dumped that corpse in the river so it could wash away. Now there's going to be more predators there when we come back.
Yeah.
Well, at least we'll be on this side of the river for it.
Getting back across could be an issue, though, with the rocks being slippery. we'll have to find another way later.
Maybe.
Definitely.
I might have a trick for this.
A trick that you didn't use?
I didn't think of it. The rocks weren't that moist. Besides,
Anyway,
not sure if it'll work. But anyway, lead the
onward.
way. Because my map reading skill said we should have been on the other side of the river.
Alright.
Do we need to make more survival checks, or are we still good, Frankie?
You're still good.
Alright, we're looking at the map ahead and we're ready to go.
Alright, so as you're looking at the map, everyone make perception checks.
I've got my nose buried in the map.
Talia and Myas, you notice the opposite of sound. You notice that everything around you is kind of quietened to a deadly chill. None of those words made sense in the context. Let me try that again. You notice that the entire forest has quietened to a deathly silence.
I mean, is that normal during rain? I don't know.
No, there should still be some kind of, like, crickets or birds. There are still things active in the rain.
Well then,
There are even things that are more active in the rain.
pull
Talia
out
would
my
know that
shield.
from being from this area, right, Frankie?
Give me a nature check.
I don't have nature. I just thought that might be common, like, sense.
I mean, it kind of makes sense, as far as you know.
Cool.
You can do nature untrained, right?
No. You can't do any knowledge checks untrained.
Unfortunate.
It's survival that you can do untrained.
Could I do survival to see whether I have an awareness of that fact, since it's don't get eaten by predators kind of thing?
Sure.
It was worth a try.
We are so screwed.
So,
Super
logically, it kind of makes sense, but you're a little... the things that you just said.
And then I'll kind of shrug and say, either way, we should be on our guard.
Alright, and after a little while long, the rain clouds have filled the sky at this point. The subtle boom of thunder has started.
We might want to find somewhere to hole up.
Why?
I do not fancy being struck by lightning.
And as you say that, you come across the very ruins with which you have been searching for.
Perfect. Let's get sneaky.
I'm good at sneaky.
I'm okay. I mean, I'm wearing armor and a shield, so that doesn't help.
Dang it all.
We did okay, not bad. One more?
What am I looking at? Oh, stealth? Sorry. My
Yeah.
sisters.
Come on, big mama.
There you go.
Oh, look at that. We're doing good.
Alright, as you approach the ruins, a particularly dark cloud has passed over the sky.
Ah. Let us get in before bad things happen. Is there a door? Okay. Before I step in, I'm gonna take a look around. Do I see anything like traps, people hiding in the shadows?
Did it get dark, like, dark?
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
Sigh. Well, I'm about to be a target.
Yep.
If you
Well,
would
you-
like, You can cast the light upon my sword.
Oh no, I'm just slapping it onto my buckler.
Okay.
So, we have a light source now. Not
Okay.
affected by your terrible rain. Though I love the background noise.
Isn't it great?
It is. I'm loving it.
And if you're paying attention to the map, there are these random flashes of lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fancy.
There's nothing fancy about that. I'm literally just checking.
Well, wait, I can see his light, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Do I see anything inside?
You see several columns, and at the end of this hallway entrance room is a stairwell leading up.
Okay, is this area, roofed?
There's some gaps here and there where it's kind of old and decrepit at this point, but there's definitely a bunch of dry areas inside.
Okay. I will step in.
I will follow Myas, since he has the light.
Come,
I was
children.
just looking around the corners. I didn't see anything.
Okay.
Sneak, sneak.
Very
Sneaky,
sneaky, very
sneaky.
sneaky.
Alright. I'm gonna peek up the stairs before we head up there. What do I see?
You see an altar to one of the gods. It's pretty common. You would know that it's a lawful good god, but it's fallen into a state of disrepair. There are pieces breaking off. There's moss growing all over it.
Well, that can't be good. Hopefully whichever god it is not gonna get angry.
As you enter, make perception checks. Alright, Talia. You managed to catch out of the corner of your eye. You see something dart past in the darkness. You can't really make it out because of the edge of Mois's light doesn't extend quite that far, but you just managed to see a shape blink past you on your right.
Something here to the right, I whisper.
Okay,
Yep, pulling out my bow.
I'll take out my sword
Likewise, my kukri.
and then step in and to the right and swing my gaze that way.
Alright, give me a perception check. Alright, you don't manage to spot any.
Okay. Stay ready, just in case.
Myas, keep an eye behind us.
Got it.
I'm moving a little at a time, Frankie, so you have any chance you can be like, stop!
I know.
Do I see anything back here behind the stairway?
You see a couple candle holders that obviously don't have candles in them. They look like they've been kind of cleared out from the main room and kind of set here for storage.
Okay.
As you step onto the top step, I need Talia and Rowena to make reflex saves. Alright, you both are going to take 2 points of damage as what were stairs turned into a ramp.
And we
you
fall.
slide down to the bottom, and you're both prone.
Well, someone thinks they're funny.
Myas, make a perception check. Alright, as you're sort of chuckling to yourself at the other two, the lightning flashes again, and you turn just in time to see a creature barreling down at you.
No, let's do this.
Ooh.
You
What's
will
that?
you will not be flat-footed against this.
What's that?
As this creature appears before you.
Oh God!
So is this another thing that shouldn't exist, or is there something we can roll?
It's another thing you've never encountered before.
Gotcha.
Behind us and creepy. What's with all these mutant thingies?
Alright, Talia, you're the first to react.
Alright. Standing up takes a whole move.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to stand up. And that's gonna be it.
Rowena.
Alright, I'm gonna stand up. And then... Oh. Where's that coming from?
The creature.
Okay.
Ooh.
It sounded like he was breaking down a door or something, so I thought maybe another one was coming.
I mean, he's breaking down me.
I'm gonna use my standard to move here. And that'll end my turn.
Alright. This creature is gonna bring his shoulder slamming into Myas.
Damn it, just barely.
I realize I'm too close.
It roars in your face as it does so, with a mouth that is nowhere near where its mouth should be. Myas.
5 foot step back. And shoot my bow.
Alright, your bow will catch it in the shoulder.
I am not happy.
Talia.
So I'm a charge. For 11.
Does that... Wait, how are you charging for 11?
Charging
That
is a plus
attack.
2 against attack. For
Charging
an
is
attack.
2. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought you meant 11 damage, because
Oh,
believe it or
no.
not, your damage adds up to 11, and I was like,
Oh.
what?
No. God, no. I meant that attack 11.
I was like, how are you
Sorry.
pouncing at level 1?
Right? I wish.
All
Mad
right.
human skills.
So the creature stoops low as you swing over its head. Rowena.
then I will attack it. At a +2.
Let's see.
At least we're consistent.
That will miss.
Yeah.
Alright, Rowena.
Mhm.
You hear this voice coming from the creature, and it sounds like one of your children saying, "Mommy, please don't."
Oh!
And he slams his club into you.
That'll hit.
Myas.
Yeah, this is creepy. Another longbow shot.
Ooh.
Alright, that will connect. And the creature seems to stagger slightly as the arrow impacts. Talia.
I'm going to attack him.
Alright, your second attack hits. As he ducks under your first one and comes face to face with your offhand kukri.
Yay.
Rowena.
So, Rena hesitates for just a moment, and then shakes her head clear and narrows her eyes at this thing.
As you do that, I need a will save from you.
That's what I thought.
Alright, you manage to shake off that gut-wrenching feeling that you have.
And I attack it. At a +2. 12. God damn it.
Alright, your great swords. It turns to Talia. And Talia, you hear your father just viciously insulting you as it slams his shoulder.
Oh. That'll do it.
Alright, after fighting two creatures, we go rest.
Myas.
It definitely not pleased with what's happening here. So, what Talia looks like maybe that broke a few ribs. Gonna reach out and touch her and cast Infernal Healing on her. So get you some of that. So you get fast healing 1 for 1 minute.
Cool.
Alright, Talia, you heal 1 hit point.
That was 50% of what I had previously had, so yay, Myas. And I'm gonna try to put this thing down before it kills us.
Alright,
And flanking is not figured into those attacks, if that's relevant.
I know.
Okay.
Alright, so feeling this rage at your father, as you hear him insulting you, you tear into this creature and just eviscerate it. And with that,
Whew.
combat is over.
Whew. Okay, is it me? Or is there far more than just bandits involved here?
There's something going on here.
As I nudge this thing with my toe.
Its arm twitches like it's about to swing its club at you again, and then falls still.
I chop it with my greatsword. Just in case.
Alright.
Double tap! Well, I'm gonna rummage in my bag and find one of my potions and drink it.
And I think we're gonna wait here until Talia heals up.
As it hurts also good. Not bad.
So that should be like Oh yeah, if it's a minute, I would end up at full.
Yeah, you would get 10. Well, 9, because you already healed for 1.
Yeah. I only have 9 though, so I'd end up full. And nod to Myas. Way to come through. Was
Yep, no
not
problem.
looking good for a moment there.
Just, all in a day's work. Gosh.
Put pressure to make you stop bleeding.
Oh, don't worry. It's all internal bleeding.
I'll smirk at him.
Out of character, if we all die here, we get to blame Robert, right?
You get to blame Robert and
Absolutely.
Oliver.
Sweet. Is this still a ramp?
It is still a ramp. A slick ramp. You know, because it's raining and all.
Are there any dry parts of the ramp?
No.
Okay. So I'm guessing it's just gonna be a matter of someone
So-
needs to get up there first.
If I make a running start and try to like run and like jump and try to just get it, like basically fall up it.
Unfortunately, you need 10 feet of space to get a running start.
Which
It's
one of
almost
us-
like I factored that in.
Let me think here. Talia, how heavy are you? Laptop issues.
So is there no roof on this, Frankie?
There's roof, but it's crumbled in places, and there's massive holes in the roof.
Myas, how heavy are you?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe 140, 150, somewhere in there. I mean, I haven't used the restroom yet, so maybe towards the higher part.
I have it above ground at 230. Above head of
Up.
230.
Apologies, I may have failed to notice that my laptop was not plugged in.
How heavy are you,
So,
Talia?
what was about 122 pounds? What was the
Alright.
ruling on
Don't
the
throw
running
her.
and the falling upward?
There's not enough 10 feet of movement for you to do it.
Gotcha. So are you gonna throw me up this ramp?
Yep, I'm gonna grab you by the waist.
Alright, I will assist by like trying to push off of you with my feet to give a
Yeah.
little extra momentum.
Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lift you up and put you, like, have you sit on my shoulders.
Gotcha.
And then I'm gonna offer my hand for you to stand.
Okay. So I'm basically going to jump off of your shoulders/hands and try to leap across.
Correct, as I do
From
like
up.
a little forward motion myself.
So you're going to push me and I'm going to jump and we're going to hope that your strength and my dexterity are enough to get me there.
Correct.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
I like it. I need a strength check and an acrobatics check, respectively.
Not bad.
Alright, Talia, you find yourself standing at the top of this ramp.
Alright. I will pull out my handy dandy rope and tie it. Is there anything to tie it on around here? Like, is that a post maybe?
Yeah, it is a post.
Does it look like it's a weight-bearing post that could help them pull themselves up the ramp?
Potentially.
I will tie my rope securely, and I will look around before I do that. Because I just remembered that I'm not an idiot. Of course, I also have limited vision because I don't have light, so...
Well, luckily for you, you have low light vision. Right?
I'm a human.
She's a human.
Oh, Does that not set properly?
She's blinder than a bat. At least bats have echolocation.
Oh, right. Okay, never mind. I'm just an idiot.
I have the dark vision with the low light.
Yeah. So you should be able to see pretty well here.
Yeah, I don't see anything at this point.
And if I see nothing, I will tie my rope onto this post and toss the other side down to them to try and use it to pull themselves up the ramp.
Myas, you first.
Yep, and then we can help pull you up. Alright, what kind of check do I need, Frankie?
I need a strength check. All right. As you get about halfway up the ramp, you feel your foot gliding out from under you, but you give one last final tug, and you fall prone at the top of the stairs.
Good showing.
Excellent. I have successfully navigated 10 feet.
Alright. I'm gonna grab the rope, and I'm gonna do this kind of climber style.
Nothing up here.
So it's wrapped around my waist, and I'm keeping it taut. As I step further up, I'll, pull it tauter.
Gotcha.
So I'm using my own strength to help climb.
All right, give me a strength check. All right, as you're pulling, you realize you might be using a little too much strength, as everyone hears a loud crack, and the pole that the rope was attached to snaps off, and you fall flat on your face.
Okay, fine, we'll pull her up.
Alright, I'll untie it from the pole and throw the rope back up to them. Are you ready?
No.
Get a good grip on it. Talia, help him.
Oh dear.
I snapped the pole. You guys gotta help me. Alright. I'm guessing you want another strength check from me?
Yep. As well as strength checks from everyone helping you.
Alright, so we got 15, a 13, and an 11. The suspense is real.
Give me just a moment. I gotta work text. Alright, so with Talia and Myas dragging you, they managed to drag you up the stairs.
Hey!
And look, there's nothing here.
There are things up there. There is the eviscerated carcass of a deer. There's a large pile of straw. Looks like something might have slept on it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Kind of search through the straw a little bit.
So, it looks
Alright.
like what we were looking for was the thing that we already killed.
Well, there was the other direction, I suppose. From the entrance. We
You
should be
guys-
thorough to make sure.
You guys don't want to rest here? Someone's spewing blood out.
Well, that depends. Are you doing the full heal at rest, Frankie?
I can for the first few levels.
Okay.
I'll do full heal until we start using crit fumbles.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Why do I have a feeling Frankie wants us to sleep here?
Because there's more fighting ahead and there's 0 healing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
I'm
how
trying not
dry-
to kill you guys.
How dry is it up here?
This area seems relatively dry. The ramp seems to be funneling any excess water down.
So yeah, I guess we'll take a rest here. And we'll discuss what we learned today.
I bet you need to stay in the back.
No, that's what got me in trouble.
That you need to stand further back?
No, that would have gotten me in more trouble because it's been harder for y'all to come to me.
That you need to
Oh.
pay better attention when I tell you to watch our flank?
I did. It came around a corner.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my fault. It's as quiet as an owl.
Owls are quiet.
My fault you have the attention span of a rat.
Okay, children, lay down. Go to sleep. I will wake the next one for shift.
All right.
Go to sleep.
Before you do you wanna... Oh, never mind, we're getting full heals. Alright, I'll take first shift.
All right. Talia. As you sleep, you have some dreams. You see a photo of your parents, and then there's a flash of lightning, and then that same photo, except your parents look undead.
Oh god.
You see images of a beautiful white city built in this beautiful polished marble, and then flashes of light, and the towers are blackened and collapsed, and zombies overrun the town. You see, you dream of a beautiful land that seems very proud and dignified, reduced to nothing but ash and cinder as these nightmarish creatures overrun it. And
Oh, fine.
and suddenly one of the large zombified flying, I don't want to say vultures, but basically vultures. A large zombified vulture turns and starts flying towards you. And as it closes in on you and starts to bite you, Rowena wakes you up and tells you it's your shift.
Oh, good. Glad to take on my shift. Get some rest, hmm?
Are you okay, child?
Yeah, fine. Just fine. Just not been a while since I slept in something like this. I'll give her a smile and take my spot.
Make sure to light the torch.
Absolutely. And I will light a torch. And I will watch out my my shift.
All right. The rest of the night passes rather uneventfully.
Excellent. And in the morning, when everyone is awake, that is when I will tell them about my dreams.
Well, it's to be expected. We did experience some quite horrific things yesterday.
Very true.
And you did just speak with your father.
True. It had been over a year, I think.
Unless this sort of thing runs in your family.
Not that I know of.
Well, just a bad dream then. Ate some bad cheese the day before.
Perhaps.
And I'll take the time to eat some of my trail rations and drink some water.
Yep. Nibble off some rations while memorizing spells.
All right. And with that, I don't want you all to die in the next part, so we'll call it there.
Call it there.
That's very sweet of
Alrighty.
you, Frankie. Thank you.
Yeah, because I'm not re-preparing the entire next dungeon/map area, and I don't want you all to die, so
Are we level 2?
you are level 2.
Hey!
Oh, hell yeah!
Okay. Well, we had one viewer. I'm pretty sure that was Oliver. So, thank you.
I don't think it was Oliver.
Oh, then we had a viewer that is unnamed. Thank you,
Hello,
viewer that
viewer.
is unnamed. We
Thanks.
appreciate you watching our bullshit.
Sorry for the short session. We were lacking players tonight.
Yes. So, we'll do this again in 2 weeks.